Yeah,
I'm just going to hold it. All right. Punch choke, guillotine defense. So we're going to go over the boxing shoulder first. So I didn't go over this in the guillotine defense video, but I went over this in the turtle defense video. So it still applies to guillotines and rear naked chokes, right? So if I don't have a boxing shoulder, Mike's going to be able to wrap my neck easily, all right? If I know he's a guillotine expert or I'm scared of being attacked with guillotines, you definitely want to have a boxing shoulder in place, all right? The boxing shoulder essentially is you're just gluing the side of your chin to your cheek or to your shoulder, all right? So now when Mike tries to wrap my neck now, he might be able to wrap a head and an arm, but he can't get just my head, all right? Even if he switches arms and he tries to choke with this arm, he still can't get this side of my neck, all right? So he can't get guillotines, can't get punch chokes, ninja chokes, none of that until he gets inside that space. During that time, I could just be taking him down or escaping. So that's going to apply whether I'm in front headlock or if I have a single leg and I rest my head on my bicep, right? Again, he can't wrap my neck because my neck is closed off on that side. All right, so that'll be our first line of defense when we're defending against the chokes from turtle. The second line of defense we kind of already went over. We'll see if this will hold. We went over when we went over the guillotine escapes. This still applies for punch choke. So when I'm here and he starts wrapping my neck, immediately bring my head under and look towards the choke. So now Mike can no longer put the fist inside my neck here. Where now I can turn the corner and I'm free of the choke, right? If my neck was to stay, let's switch sides, or you could just switch choke arms, I guess. Sure. So if I'm here, as you can see, if I stay facing Mike, he can put that fist in my throat. All right, so back up a little bit. As he's wrapping my neck, if I look towards the choke, the bottom or the side of my neck now is facing the floor. So it's going to be really hard for him to put a fist in to choke me. I got chips in my throat. We're eating chips before class. So instead of him being able to put the fist in my throat this way, he's going to somehow have to like jam it up underneath, which, you know, isn't really going to happen. And I can circle around the corner, right? So if we're here, yeah, boom. And then I'm around the corner. I mean, him holding on to this is not going to choke me by any means. All right? So those are kind of like the beginning stages of most of the escapes for the chokes from the front headlock. But now we're going to get into deeper trouble. So just like to pre-warn you, the punch choke, if they set their hands properly, it's a damn hard choke to get out of. So just like the high elbow guillotine, the punch choke and the high elbow guillotine can still choke you when you get to the proper side like we talked about in the last video. So in the last video we talked about if I wrap your neck, I want to keep you on this side so that you can't get to the opposite side of the choke, right? If Mike gets to the opposite side of the choke here, he just jumps over. Yeah. He can get his head strong, and I'm not going to be able to choke him very easily or at all from here, all right? But with the high elbow and the punch choke, I can still choke you when you get to the other side. So if I get a high elbow guillotine here, where my elbow's over his shoulder, if he circles, I'll let him circle to that side. And now he'll still get choked because I have that fulcrum on his shoulder pushing the choke in. Even when he gets to the opposite side, it does not allow him to relieve pressure.
That's right on the throat.
Yeah, that one sucks.
That's because I'm falling into it too.
So with the punch choke, it's the same thing, right? If he jumps to the other side, go ahead and jump to the other side. This is not relieving pressure.
Oh.
So we can't use 100% the same escapes when we get into the later stages of these chokes. All right. I mean, the same can be said with the ninja choke, right? Sorry, I keep choking over and over again.
You're good.
But when I'm here like this, if he hops to the other side, like he's still getting choked.
I couldn't get to the other side.
Yeah,
You had it locked in.
All right, so we're gonna have to know other escapes to counter these if they do lock them in tight. All right, so this will be like middle of the ground, still fairly early against the punch choke. All right, so yeah, might as well. All right, so he starts wrapping my neck. Just slow it down a little bit. I wasn't able to do my boxing shoulder. I wasn't able to bring my head under and look towards the choke. The next thing I want to do, as I feel him starting to bring this arm in, is I want to get my forearm inside his punching arm here. All right? And now from here, just even have my arm in, try and punch choke me now. Like it's a lot harder now. Not impossible.
No.
But it's a lot harder now. My goal from here, as he's trying to punch choke me, is to put my shoulder all the way in and then row back. I mean, he's not going to fall like that, but I'm like putting my shoulder inside. All right? So let's go back. When he wraps the punch choke, he wants just my head and arm inside. When the arm, or just the head inside, I meant to say. When his arm is inside and his shoulder, now when I try and do the punch choke, he rows his arm back. Yeah, my fist can't reach his neck. See if I can see it this end. So right now I can do it. Roll your arm back. Yeah, see what happens to my fist? It's no longer touching his throat. So we're gonna rely on freeing our neck by rowing and making our shoulders big so that he can't physically reach our neck. And if he can, he's not able to put very much pressure, which is the same motion as our Peekout escape that we did in the last 2 videos ago. All right, so he's here. I put my arm in here, and now I can go pull. Yeah, pull. Try and keep it strong. Here, try and choke me from here.
Like, yeah, I can't.
Right? Like since my shoulder's inside, it's gonna be really hard. Right? Then I can continue my takedown. All right. So I'm putting my shoulder. Liam, don't move that, bud. That's the film. So I'm putting my elbow in and rowing back to make my shoulders bigger. Please stop moving that. So one more time. We're here. He wraps my neck. I put my arm in here. Right? And I can even bring my head under and do the Peekout like we did before. All right. So that's kind of like middle of the road, still fairly early. You're able to get your arm inside. All right. The last kind of ditch effort escape that we will typically use against the punch choke is going to be just like spinning out. All right. So let's use this arm this time. So he reaches in, he grabs the fist. I'm going to grab the elbow, pull it deeper, and block his hip here. Yeah, hold on to it. Here. I'm going to go up, putting pressure on his shoulder here. Right? And then maybe he lets go like this. Or maybe he continues by like rolling over his shoulder. Yeah, continue rolling.
Like go fully over?
Yeah. Right? I mean, it's going to end up being like a gator rolling battle where I'm trying to outspin.
Oh, you want me to hold on to it, eh?
Yeah.
Okay,
Or I'm going to try and outspin Mike. So Mike's goal is to have my neck or my head facing him. My goal is to end up facing the opposite direction so he's no longer punch choking me, right? So if Mike doesn't move, I go here, here, and he keeps the lock, end up on top. See what's happening?
Oh shit! Sorry.
Like I just keep shoulder locking him and like spinning my head until I can change the angle where he no longer. Yeah, it sucks on the shoulder.
Yeah, it sucks on
if
the
you
shoulder.
don't go with it, it sucks. Yeah. All right, that's the same escape that we'll use against the ninja choke. So when he puts the ninja choke on me, so the front naked choke. So Liam, stay away from the camera, bud. So when he puts the front naked choke on here, and he locks like a rear naked choke grip, I'm gonna look towards the bicep. Towards the bicep. Yeah, and then this is the part where he would roll over.
Oh, yeah.
Or he's
I'm not gonna be able to roll. Hold on a sec. I can loosen my other shoulder. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna look away and roll over this shoulder. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to land in your face.
Oh no, you didn't.
Okay.
So like
I was so extended there that I was like, I'm not gonna be able to.
Yeah, no, I stopped because I felt like the shoulder pressure on you.
Yeah.
So you're just like almost like putting him in like a Kimura type of pressure to either free your head or to like rotate your neck inside their grip, right? Same thing. Like he wants, like if I'm the choker, I want his neck resting on my elbow. When he's escaping this, when he's escaping this, he's gonna face the ceiling in this grip, where I'm no longer choking him with the ninja choke. It would be like now I'd be switching to like a north-south choke, where you would be trying to frame on bottom and get out from there. So the last thing we'll go over is Liam. He's got a lot of energy today. He just drank pop. The last thing we'll go over is what to do to. Sorry, we've got two more things left. What to do when escaping the high elbow guillotine, and then kind of like escaping the punch choke when you end up on top, because we only talked about on bottom. So for here, he goes for a high elbow guillotine. So this one, you're going to go all the way up, like all the way across, grab your hands together, and then your forearm's going to go behind my neck. Here, like a second. So you're going to go like this.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Try and keep it loose just so I can talk. But
So here.
yeah.
Here.
And then now you're going to pull guard. Yeah, pull guard. I hop to the other side, but I'm in this predicament now where he's turning away. And you're going to keep that shoulder, forearm in front of my shoulder. You're like not in front.
Like here?
Let go. Let go for a second.
Yeah.
You want your forearm doing this to my shoulder.
Okay.
So we're here. Wrap my neck. Connect this hand. And then this forearm is going to go over. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Here. So I can't free the pressure here. I'm going to pull him back. Now I jump to his elbow. And now I'm free. So the strength of his, let's just go this way because I just realized we're like almost out of the camera. The strength of the high elbow guillotine finish from the bottom of side control is him turning away and getting the forearm in front of the neck. So I'm here. So when I'm able to do this, no, don't pull that side, go circles, yeah. Here, this is what he wants. I'll relieve some of the pressure.
Okay.
So now he's gonna walk me facing the ceiling with his chest and like walking his weight off of me to face me to the ceiling. Like walk away from me. No.
Hold on. I'm walking. Oh, this way.
So like go on bottom of side control.
Oh my god.
Turn away. So you're gonna do this. So
Okay.
See how I'm making you face the
Oh
ceiling?
yeah. Okay.
You're gonna do that while I have the choke.
Okay. All right.
So we're here. I have the choke. I'm gonna connect fingertips just so it's not so tight.
Okay.
And now we're here. So if I can face away, that's a win for me. He's gonna turn me flat, and now he's gonna throw his right arm over my high elbow. Yeah. Nope. But catch my head. Nope. Just catch the inside. Yeah. Here. And now you can start attacking Von Flu or just grabbing the choking wrist.
Oh, that releases so much pressure.
Yeah. And now it's just a normal guillotine.
Yeah.
So if we're caught in the bottom of a high elbow guillotine, or so technically top of a high elbow guillotine, start facing them towards you, because the elbow becomes low once you get turned to the ceiling. So if he's over here, like don't actually do it, but if he's over here, see how my elbow's high when I'm facing away? But when he starts turning me facing the ceiling, look how much lower that elbow is. Now he can throw his arm over top of it. All right?
Okay.
And then lastly, the punch choke. If we end up on top and he has us in a punch choke, or maybe we're on top and then he puts the punch choke on somehow.
Are you mount?
Not just side control. Okay. He wraps my neck, puts in the punch choke. We're just simply going to put our arm over, put our weight down on that punching arm, and circle north-south. So you felt that with the weight?
Oh yeah.
So he wrapped my neck with this arm. This arm is the punching arm. I put all my weight down on that punch choke arm with my chest and side control, and then as I rotate, it kind of unwinds the choke.
It makes it really uncomfortable too. You
Yeah.
Continue to
So let me
punch.
just take this off while I do it. So here he wraps my neck. Here, puts the punch choke in. I wrap over the top, and I'll pull my way down there. Can I finish it from here?
No. There's so much
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah. So I'm like really sitting all my weight on that arm and he's trying to punch choke. So now he's punch choking through 170 pounds.
Yeah, that's the pressure alone is hard to even. Yeah.
And then if you continue circling, the fist comes off your throat. You can actually attack their neck.
Yeah.
Oh, we forgot the one last option. Just like when you're in bottom of the punch choke, if I can get an underhook, I'll try and do that. This is early again. So it's not super tight yet. Let's just rotate this way. He gets the punch choke. If I can get my arm inside here for an underhook, now he can't put the fist in my throat.
No.
All right, again, that's more early than it is late stage. Heavy or something?
Yeah. No, I'm loving it too. I'm loving it.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's just making a whole bunch of noise today. So that's kind of like how we'll deal with these other chokes from Turtle. All right. So this is the executioner choke here. All right.
Good stuff.